Hi, my name is John Clayton, and welcome to our video bass tips. A little mini lesson that I hope will help you with your love of this instrument and how to play it. I thought that we'd address how to tune our bass today. I've got my friend Dave at the piano, because when you're tuning, you want to tune to, obviously, to a piano, or maybe from an orchestra, it would be an oboe or any kind of instrument, guitar. So the idea is to hear the note first, absorb that in your ear, absorb that in your body, and then play the note that you would like to tune. So I'm going to hear the note first from a source, then I'm going to play the note that on my bass that I'm trying to tune and try to match them up. Here's the idea. So Dave, why don't you give me a G? So you can use your hand arco, or you can use the bow. I'm sorry, you can use your hand pizzicato, or you can use the bow and arco. So let's just try pizzicato for now. One more time, the G. All right, here. So that doesn't sound quite right to me. I've absorbed his note, taken it in, and now it's in my body, and I play this note and match the two. Try it again. Now I'm going to just adjust until I get them close. Once again. So that's pretty close. So again, the process is hear the note first, get it in your body, kind of get it in your ear, and then play the note, the string that you're trying to tune. Let's try the D and see if we can get that. I'm just gonna, can I hear it again, please? And then let's try the A. One more time, please. And finally the E. And that's how I tune when I'm given a note that is the same note of the string that I'm trying to tune. It's not the only way you can tune the bass. You can also tune the bass to itself. There are different ways of doing that. One might be, let's hear the G again, please, Dave. So first I'll tune. I'll get that. So once that G string is in tune, I can then use the G string to tune the bass to itself. Different ways of doing that. One way is to play the harmonic on the tuned string of the note that you would like to tune. That makes sense? So I'm going to play the harmonic on the string that I've got tuned. I'm going to take that sound and match it up to the string that I'm going to tune. It goes like this. So I've got the G string in tune, thanks to Dave. I can play this harmonic. That's a G harmonic. So that's you can see that's dividing the string exactly in half. All right? So I lightly touch that string to play the harmonic. But instead of playing that harmonic, since I'm going to tune the D string, that's a G, I'm going to play this harmonic instead. So this was the G. Now I'm going to find this note, and I'm going to try to match this note sound to the new string. So they sound a little different in terms of intonation. That's the note that's good. That's the note that I'm going to remember. This is the note I want to fix. That's the good one. That's the one I want to fix. Do it again. I can also play this D and match it up to the exact same octave. So it sounds like this. So I'm using the fourth finger on the harmonic D, on the G string. I'm using the first finger on this next harmonic here, right? And if they sound good, we're cool. After I've got that tuned up, I've got my G string was the tune, thanks to Dave giving me the note. Now I've got that, and I took the G string and I used it to tune my D string. Now I can use my D string, which is now in tune, to tune the A string. So, to review, first I get my note, I tune the top string, G. Then, after I've got that string, there are different harmonics I can use. I can use this harmonic and tune this to that, right? Or I can go, that's my good note, I can play the same octave. I can go, or I can go. So you've got all these variations and different ways of approaching tuning. With the bow, same idea. David, can I have a G again, please? So, once again. Once again. Now I can use the same method. I can now, even with the bow, which frankly I prefer using the bow because I can allow my notes to last a bit longer. They sing, they ring, sustain a bit longer, so that's cool. So I like to go and play that harmonic we talked about, this one right here with the fourth finger. Now I can tune my next string, remember? I can tune my next string by either using this harmonic here, or I can go to this one. And now I can hear a little difference. Ah. That's a little better. Yeah. Okay, so I've got my A. What I'll often do is I'll just play the A with the fourth finger on the D string, and then I will go 4, 1, 4, 1. It sounds like this. I play that a few times and get that interval in my ear, and then I go 1, 1, and I can hear a little difference. So that's another reason I prefer using the bow for tuning, because now the notes really last longer and they sustain. I can play them as long as I need to. So another way of tuning, after I get my G, sometimes I'll tune in fifths. So I'll play the open string of the string that's in tune. I'll play that string open, and then I will lightly touch the next string over at the halfway point. Talked about that, right? So it sounds like this, but I'll play them simultaneously. That's the tune that's in that's the string that's in tune. And I'll just listen to see if that interval sounds good. If it doesn't, then I'll change it. So those are a few different ways that you can use to tune your bass. And thank you for joining me today with my bass tips.